Read Suratul Layl.
Suratul Layl today.
Yes.
Can you read Suratul Nasr once before it's coming?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. سورة النصر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
Lovely kid. Okay, now you're starting this one.
Okay. Suratul Layl. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. والليل إذا يغشى
Yaghsha ghain there. Yaghsha.
يغشى
Hmm.
والليل إذا يغشى
Next.
والنهار إذا تجلى
Okay.
وما خلق الذكر والأنثى
Okay.
إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة
Kiddo, it's
والأولى.
not two there. It's not two. Okay, can you repeat this?
وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى.
Again. وَإِنَّ لَنَا لَلْآخِرَةَ وَالْأُولَى.
وإن لنا للآخرة وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى.
Don't stop at ta. Say together tawal. وَإِنَّ لَنَا لَلْآخِرَةَ وَالْأُولَى. I say آخِرَةَ وَالْأُولَى.
آخرة والأولى.
Yes, again.
وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى
Next.
فأنذرتكم فأنذرتكم نارا تلظى. This
This is what?
is this the next surah?
No, it's a part of the previous surah, but it's on the other page. Quran
Oh,
has 611 pages, so it's one page there, and there is no space on that page left, so they put the other part of the surah on the next page.
oh,
Like the other book, when you start the chapter, it doesn't mean that the chapter is going to be on one single page. It keeps continuing on the pages until chapter end, right? Same only. A chapter is going on, the surah is going on, okay? The page is
okay.
different now.
Can I spell it? Cause I didn't. I don't remember seeing this.
Okay, fine. You have to try to make the sound. Don't worry about the mistakes. I will help you out, or we will spell it then. Okay? Try to make the sound. Challenge yourself, okay?
Okay.
You know the spelling now, you can read things with the spelling, right? Without issue.
Yes.
That's good. So if you stuck on sounds, you have to spell it, okay? But now you have to challenge yourself to do the next level, okay? Just make the sound directly without spelling.
Okay.
Do it.
Can I sound in parts?
Whatever, you do it first in parts and then read together.
Okay. لا يص لا يصلها إلا
Lam is connecting to another lam.
إلا الأش أش
Yes.
إلا الأش
Ashqa.
إلا الأشقى.
Yes, I don't know that did you remember or not, but we learned this before. Remember what is this called? Alif Maksura. It looks like Ya without two dots.
Yes.
And the letter before it has Fatha, so we read Alif Maksura like Alif Mad, right? So
Yes.
wherever we stop at the Alif Mad, it's pronounced same. You stop everywhere there. Talazza. It's Alif Mad, so we stay at the end, right? Za, La, Huda, right? So at
Yes.
that, it's Alif Maksura. Alif Maksura is basically Alif Mad, okay? So you have to stage that when you stop it. Ashqa.
أشقى.
You have to do the things like that because of the Alif Maksura here. That's same on that, okay?
Okay.
Say this now together. La yaslaha illa al-ashqa.
لا يصلها إلا الأشقى.
You know what? Quran is going to get its beauty in the slowness, okay? Whenever you try to read fast, the Quran beauty is destroyed, okay? So make sure when you try to make the sound of anything in the Quran, make it soft and slow, okay? Don't make it hard and fast. La yaslaha illa al-ashqa. There is no good thing in that, okay? There is no, like, there is a feeling, like the good feeling, okay? You are going to feel the Quran good when you read slow. People think differently, okay? They thought that when somebody is reciting it fast, they are good. When someone is reciting la yaslaha illa al-ashqa, Allazi kazzaba wa tawalla wa sayujannabuha al-atqa. They think that oh, this person is reading very fast, so it's good. It's opposite. Fast does not mean good, okay? Read
Okay.
the Quran slow, then you are going to feel it's good, okay? La yaslaha illa al-ashqa allazi kazzaba wa tawalla wa sayujannabuhal atqa. Did you get it?
Yes.
I could read fast La yaslaha illa lashqa. I will not recommend and I will not even say like that La yaslaha illa lashqa. Okay, so remember that fast is not our target. Okay, our target is to understand every single sound there. Okay, and whoever recite the Quran fast, don't think that they are good. Okay, don't deceive yourself or deceive anybody. Okay, it's deceiving. Shaitan wants that we read fast, la ilaha illa Allah, because when we read fast we do not understand anything in that, and when we do not understand what we are saying, obviously then we are not going to get the Quran benefits, right? Quran benefits will get to us when we are going to get into it. Okay, read slow, enjoy the recitation. Okay, read it now again.
Okay. لا يصلها إلا الأشقى
Good. Next,
الذي كذب
you stop at Shadda kazzaba wa tawalla. Kazzaba wa tawalla. Kazzaba wa tawalla. Like you think that we say kazzaba, but we don't say kazzaba exactly. We stop there little. Allazi kazzaba. Say.
ال- الذي كذب
Don't stop at ba. Keep going.
وتولى وتولى
Together.
الذي كذب وتولى
Again.
الذي كذب وتولى
Next now.
وسيجنبها
Don't say hi. It's going to get connected to the lamp.
oh, الأتقى
Yes, kiddo. Now together.
وسيجنبها الأشقى
Not at ko.
أتقى
So now we are going to get sounds of the Quran only. Okay. Don't spell that until you get stuck at anything. Okay.
okay,
It doesn't mean that spelling is bad. Okay. I never said that don't spell it. Wherever you stuck, wherever you don't understand the Quran, spell it. We learn the spelling. Please don't forget it. Okay.
okay,
But now we are going to read the exact Quran, that how to recite it. Okay, so if you are studying right now, after some time you're going to get into it, inshallah. You know it then. Okay, so don't worry, just say together, wasayujannabuhal atqa.
وسب وسيجنبها
wasayujan
وسيجن
yes
وسيجنبها الأتقى
yes again
وسيجنبها الأتقى
good next
الذي يؤتي ماله الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى
yes repeat it
يتزكى
الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى
الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى
one more time
الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى
next beta
وما لأحد no وما لأحد
وما لأحد say
وما لأحد
you know what when we sound the hamza is basically by nature okay by nature is getting the jerking sound like li ahadin li ahadin like a okay li ahadin I don't say that you have to make the strong jerk there like not like that but hamza sound is going to get it sounds like you know like raising its sound okay make that prominent li ahadin
لأ
wama li ahadin
لأ لأحد
li li ahadin 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 a then li ahadin li
لأ
ah hmm.
لأحد
Don't sound it from the middle part of the throat okay don't say like ain li a don't say a a
أ
from the yes like this li a li a hadin li a hadin li a had
لأحد
hmm. say again wama li ahadin indahu min ni'matin tujza
وما لأ وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى
not touch tujza
تجزى
read this ayah again
وما لأ وما
Li ahadin. Don't break it. I said li ahadin. Li
لي
ahadin.
لأحد
Open the mouth at ah. Li ahadin. Li
لأح
ahadin.
لأحد
Yes, say again.
وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى
Tujza.
تجزى
Say again.
وما لأح وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى.
Okay, can you next now? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Clear.
yes.
Okay, good. Say this one.
إلا
Lab.
ابتغاء
Qalqala edit. Lab. Illa batigha.
إلا ابتغاء
Keep reading in one go.
وجه
This
وجهه
is
أوجه رب
yes.
أوجه ربه الأعلى
A'la.
أعلى
إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى.
إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى
Okay, next.
ولا ولا سوف ولا سوف يرضى ولا ولا سوف يرضى.
Okay, Guido, you have to clap for yourself for this.
Okay.
Seriously, clapping is something like that. We don't need to shy. We have to appreciate ourselves. Clear. Anyways, first time you read the without spelling, right?
Yes.
And see, it's not that hard, okay?
Okay.
Spelling was hard by the way in the beginning, okay? But I didn't tell you that spelling is more hard than that, okay? If you will read like this without spelling in the beginning, then obviously it is hard, okay? But after knowing the spelling, see, it's very easy now, right? You feel easy. In spelling, it takes time, right? But when we sound it directly, it saves a lot of time in that, right?
Yes.
So spelling and sounds, like they both are good. Okay, for the beginners, spelling is good until or unless you are not going to catch the sound. Okay, but now you catch the sound. Okay, so try to make it with sound only. Wherever you stuck, then go to the previous level. Okay, the spelling one. Okay,
Okay.
you got it now.
Yes.
Is there any question in this thing?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, I send you so to Shams. You have to practice at home. But in next class, I will listen Suratul Layl and Shams.
Okay.
Suratul Layl is the previous surah. Okay, you already finished it. I will listen it once. And The new surah I'm giving you to practice Surah Shams. That we are going to start in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
You practice it. If you feel anything hard, then you can ask me in the class. Okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Read Kalima Tayyiba.
Okay. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
Rasulullah. Not lallah. Lullah. Rasulullah.
Rasulullah.
Okay. Kalima Shahada. Second Kalima.
Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abdan abduhu wa rasuluh
Abduhu.
abduhu
Yes. Warasuluh.
abduhu wa rasuluh
So long in it. Warasuluh.
wa rasuluh.
Okay, so now you are going to say the morning dua. Did you practice it?
Yes.
Okay, do it.
Allahumma bika أصبحنا وبك أمسينا وبك نحيا وبك نموت
Namutu
نموت وإليك
kal
المصير
wa ilaykal masir.
وإليك
Kal kaf joins to lam there. Hamzatul wasl should be silent between them. Wa ilaykal. You know the Quran, we don't say Hamzatul wasl in the middle, right? Kaf joins to lam when we read together, okay? And obviously we have to say together. Wa ilaykal masir.
و... وإليك المصير.
Do you see?
Yes.
This alif, an empty alif before the lam sukun is called Hamzatul Wasl, and we do not pronounce it when we read two words together. This is one word ilaika, but when we connect the masri with that, we say ilaikal, wa ilaikal, wa
و...
ilaikal masir.
وإليك المصير.
Okay, try to say it together. Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya wa bika namutu wa ilaykal masir. Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya wa bika namutu wa ilaykal masir. Say.
اللهم بك أصبحنا وبك أمسينا وبك نحيا وبك نموت وإليك المصير.
One thing that you have to learn in it that we don't say the ka, okay? Allahumma bika us. Don't make the ka prominent like Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya. It means you're making the ka prominent. Don't say ka, say ka. Don't open the mouth at it, okay? Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya wa bika namutu wa ilaykal masir.
اللهم بك أصبحنا وبك أمسينا وبك نحيا وبك نموت وإليك المصير.
You stop at that, at Nahya, then connect with the Wabika namutu wa ilaykal masir. These are the basically duas, okay? Don't just get confused, no, like the Quran, okay? In Quran we have to follow the rules of tajweed, okay? But here in the duas we are going to do the duas like with the intention, like we are asking something to Allah, right? Dua is basically we are asking to Allah, right? So
Yes.
when you say that, it's like that when you are asking something to the something to anybody, you are not going to speak with the formal language, right? When you ask the when you do the request to someone, or when you ask something to someone, then you are not going to say like that, what is your name? We don't obviously say like that, right? We say, what is your name? What are you doing? We speak like that, right?
Yes.
Similarly, in the du'as, it's not just going to be like the Quran. In Quran, Allah ordered us that we have to recite the Quran with the beautiful voice, okay? With the accent. But for the du'as, Allah said that you have to be humble in the du'as, right? So don't force yourself to say in one go. But as we are going to practice of the Quran, so this is why I ask you to read the formal, okay? Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya wa bika namutu wa ilaykal masir. It's formal, okay? Like the Quran. I ask you to read like that because I'm the Quran teacher. Okay, so obviously I will say to you to read with like the Quran because it's the Arabic. If you are going to do the same thing as you do in the Quran, then it will help you in the Quran recitation. Okay, and
Okay.
normally the dua is something like that. If you are going to break at that asbahna, see the meaning of that. Oh Allah, by you we enter the morning. So it's comma there. If you're going to stop at asbahna, then is another word, and by you enter the evening. Wabika amsayna is evening. Wabika nahya, and by you we alive. Wabika namutu, and by you we die. Wa ilaikal masir, and to you is the final return. Okay, so we have to speak like that. Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya wa bika namutu wa ilaikal masir. If you will say like that, that is correct. If you're going to break in it, it's going to correct. Okay, but again I tell you, do the same thing as you do in the Quran. Okay, so it will help you in the Quran. Don't change the way for that. Okay,
Okay.
dua is about the feelings. When you ask it from Allah, then do it whatever you feel it, whatever your style to ask the things, okay? But here we are going to recite that dua like the Quran, okay? So inshallah it will help us to make the Quran recitation better by the Arabic, okay? If you're going to recite it with the duas way, then in the Quran obviously you feel something like that is going to be the habit, okay? Then you will try to read the Quran with that habit, okay? Because it's easy. If you are going to break it, Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya, then you will try, you maybe okay, maybe you will try to do the same thing in the Quran. You will break in the Quran, okay? In the Quran, breaking is not allowed. We have to stop properly, right?
Yes.
Did you get it what I'm telling you?
Yes.
So try to read it like the Quran here, okay? But when you are going to read at home, then it's up to you, whatever your style is, okay? Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya wa bika namutu wa ilaykal masir.
اللهم بك أصبحنا وبك أمسينا وبك نحيا وبك
Don't stage the ka there. Wabika nahya wabika namutu wa ilaykal masir. The 90% people make that mistake in the Quran that they stage the fatha. Wabika nahya. So don't say ka nah, ka nah when we recite together. Wabika nahya, wabika nahya.
وبك نحيا
Yes, say next.
وبك نموت وبك نموت وإليك المصير.
What you say that you do we say this dua again in the next class or you wanna get the next one?
Um, I want to say it again in the next class.
Sure, then you practice it more, okay? It's going to be better than getting the next one today, okay? Obviously. Practice the same thing. Inshallah, next time we are going to learn the new dua, okay? Well, I send you the next dua also, okay? If you want to read it, just read it, okay? It's up to you. No target, okay? But if you want to read, then go for it. I
Okay,
will listen the morning dua in the next class. Only one.
okay,
I send you if you like to spell it, then spell that.
okay.
No question now.
No,
Okay, inshallah after Eid what we are going to do, we are going to divide our days into the subjects then, okay? Like one day we are going to revise the surah, 10 surahs that you memorize, okay? Or we are going to start the next surahs also in the memorization, okay? One day we will memorize the surah. One day is going to be for the duas, okay? And one day is going to be for the stories, okay?
okay,
So it's not going to be hard for you, okay? And we are going to control everything then, okay? If I will listen only the memorization, obviously you will forget the duas. If I listen the duas, then you will forget the memorization, right? So the better is that we are going to divide them into 3 days, okay? Every week when we are going to do something from all the subjects, then inshallah you will never forget it what you learned, okay? The main thing, remember, learning is very easy, okay? It's been 1.5 year we started, right? 1.5 year, right? We started in January or February 2022 and now it's June, right?
yes,
2023. So it's been like 1.5 year, kid, okay? And now you are able to recite the Quran. Obviously, we didn't finish it, but now you know how to recite it, right? If I give you any
yes,
page of the Quran, you can recite it, you can read it. So learning the recitation is not hard, okay? But remember the rules, following the rules continuously in our recitation. This is the big challenge, okay? People forget it. Why? Because they don't revise the previous thing. They don't revise the basic things, okay? So keep revising the stuff, okay? Don't ever think that when you pass it, so it's just finished and that's it. Never think like that for the Quran. Quran is a book which is recited again and again continuously, okay?
okay,
So one day we will do the memorization, one day we will do the duas, and one day we are going to learn one story from the stories of the Prophet or stories of the Islam, okay? History of the Islam, okay? So we are going to inshallah learn that. Okay.
okay,
What do you think about that idea? Do you think will it be good for you?
yes.
Okay. And would it be hard or easy then?
It wouldn't be hard. It would be.
It would be hard, you are saying.
It, it would be easy.
Okay, see, memorization is easy because you know the surah now, right?
Yeah.
And for du'as, obviously it is tiny hard until you are going to know the 10 or 11 du'as. But when you are going to habitual of doing the du'as, inshallah it's easy then. Okay, so morning du'a is the du'a. You have to recite it every morning. Inshallah, you will never forget it. Okay, we are going to learn the 40 or 45 du'as that we are going to actually use them in our daily life. Okay, so according to the occasion, if you're going to say these du'as, then you will never forget the du'as. Okay, and another purpose of learning the du'as, that whenever we do anything in anything, okay, if we are going to call the Allah names, inshallah it's going to be a lot of blessings then in that. Okay, like if you say the morning dua, it means that you remember the Allah in the morning. If you recite the dua before eating, it means you remember the Allah while you are eating. If you're performing salah, you recite the dua before starting the salah, it means that you remember the Allah. Okay, in salah obviously we remember the Allah, but on the occasion if you recite these duas that Prophet ﷺ told us, then inshallah Allah is going to be in our tongue all the time. Okay, there is no second will go on in our life that we don't remember the Allah. We have to try that. Okay, and these duas will help you to remember the Allah. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay, kiddo, sorry it takes long today. Okay, inshallah we are going to see you in the next Friday now. Okay,
Okay.
Allah Hafiz. Well, one thing. I think I'm going to send you the quiz link today or maybe on Monday. So check it on Skype and you have to play it and submit it before the next class. Okay?
Okay.
Allah Hafiz. Beta.
Alaikum salam.